right, my favorite person, Muftau, is here. Forget about Spiky. Muftau, what are we doing?
He's number 2.
He's number 2.
I'm number 1.
That's right. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you two?
I'm cool. What's happening today?
So today we are likely to have a clear picture on the future of Milovan Rajevac, as whether he will stay on his role as head coach of the Black Stars or not, will be determined when the GFA meets the Ministry of Youth and Sports. What we can report is that the GFA does not want him sacked.
Okay.
But the ministry wants him sacked. It has become the position of government that Milovan Rajevac must be fired. They had actually even prepared a statement to sack Milovan Rajevac on Tuesday after that defeat.
Oh, wow.
But the ministry was advised that it will amount to interfering in the job of the Ghana Football Association. So they are suggested that the GFA should come for a meeting for them to discuss the future of Milovan Rajevac. So at this point, it is the ministry's meeting with the GFA that will determine whether Milo will stay or not. But the management committee of the GFA on Wednesday asked the coach to present his technical report to the committee latest by next week, Monday, before they will forward it to the executive committee to determine whether he will stay on as or not. But today, we are likely to have a clear picture on what's likely to happen. It has become the position of government that Milo should be fired. They are looking at replacing Milovan Rajevac with Ibrahim Tanko as an interim coach to oversee Ghana's qualification in the next 2 phases of the World Cup qualifiers, which is going to be the second round. We'll have a very clear picture of who is going to be Ghana's opponent after the draw is done. Today, that is a draw for the African Cup of Nations 2023. When they are done with that, they'll also do the draw for the last round of the World Cup qualifiers. Okay,
and talking about government, this whole them interfering in like the decision making is also some sort of a reason people say that that's why our Black Stars are not going anywhere. Yes, no?
You see, sometimes it's quite difficult because as a government who invests in the national team, it is a team that millions of fans have invested their emotions in. The government is supposed to represent the interests of the people. And if they understand that the atmosphere surrounding the game shows that it was a coaching problem, they would always want to determine. Moreover, they make the payment. They decide how much they pay. I had mentioned here a couple of days ago that we need to be willing to invest. The government has not invested, but they always want to demand high results. If you're not getting the high results and you're still paying, maybe you have to take a difficult decision, and that difficult decision will be that let's fire him and bring maybe a better one. The better one is Ibrahim Tanko. We cannot tell until he takes over the job. All right.
Talking about investment and paying out, you said how much if Milo gets sacked?
$270,000.
All right. So if Milovan gets sacked, he has to be paid $270,000 US dollars. Yes. Okay. Okay.
But if he decides to resign, he'll pay the GFA $200,000.
Oh, then you didn't tell me about that part. You didn't tell me about that one. Oh, so that's why he's saying that I'm taking the boys to the World Cup. Yeah, okay.
If he has to walk away from the job, he'll pay the GFA $200,000.
Ah, I didn't know that part.
It is part of the contract.
Oh, I see. All right. So from my favorite person, Muftau, and I, that's how we wrap up Joy News Desk. For more news, you can log into myjoyonline.com. My name is Mapito Sibidi. Enjoy the rest of your day.